Hi everyone, welcome back to World of Mike the Park Wrangler, and today we've got another one of them bugs all the way all the way from I just love the way I said that, all the way from wherever Temu's factory is. So in this one, what do you think it is? Well, I had to get to the next one. I'm collecting all of them, by the way, but I had to get this one, which is the Dragonfly, which you normally find around your ponds or near oceans, not near oceans, sorry, like, you know, like river sort of settings and stuff like that, but normally they're around sort of lily pads near ponds and stuff. So this looks quite a fairly straightforward one to do, and yeah, I can't wait to get stuck in. So first things first is we need to get number one, which is this giant piece here. I'm gonna get my oh, I've gone blank. What's the oh my god, what's it called? Do you know what? I can't remember. What file, that's it. I'm going to use this instead. So again, I'm just going to go around and just take off the rough edges there. And yeah, that looks pretty much done. Lovely. And we're going to get number two next, which is obviously the other part of the abdomen, which is this section here. So we'll get number two out. And you'll notice that this is a bit different with the size here, so that's pretty good. And again, I'm just going to take those rough edges off. I've had this sitting on my to-do list for a while now, so so what's going to happen is we're going to slide this part, making sure that the lower tab part is towards the bottom, and that's just going to slide up the abdomen, and we'll interlock that like so. So as you can see, quite loose. Is that, yeah, it's a bit loose there, so we might need a bit of wood glue there. Normally once I've filmed these, I do go back and then de-strip it and then reinforce it with glue. So yeah, I do like to, you know, do that. Right, next we're going to get number three, which is this section here, and what's going to happen is this is going to form part of the head mechanism, I should imagine. I think there's a butterfly I'd like to do next. So this one is going to go over the top of, looks like it's going to slant into the back of this slot here. So it's just going to go down the slot that's apparently so. Let's try the other way. It's having a bit of a persuasion issue going on there. So something like that, I should imagine. And then we're going to get pieces 4, which is this section. So that's going to be that part here. And again, we'll just sand that off. And number 4 is going to go into this little joint here at the top. It's going to go all the way down like so. I raised quite a lot of money on Comic Relief last night, so which is technically called Red Nose Day, but I don't know how far that goes down, but there are like little tabs, so I've pushed it as far as I can. And then we'll get number 5, which is this very unusual part here. I love doing build up wooden kits. I've just got in the zone recently of just wooden kits. So all sort of started off with that camper van, and then we sort of moved on to building all sorts of wooden things. Okay, so that's going to go onto, it looks as if that slots onto this lower tab here, and then the bigger tab goes through the middle. So you see there's these two tab things. Okay, so that's going to go into there, and I think we'll slot that as best as we can. It needs to go flush, so that's number 4, sorry 5, and then we're going to get number 6. So obviously the same situation as the last one, so we'll get number 6. Whoa, that hurt, Jesus. I don't know how I've done that. Sometimes they're quite loose to come out, and then other times they don't always do you a favour. So that's that part of there. You don't have to take the rough edges off if you don't want to, but I just find that it looks nicer once you take the edges off. I'm quite nervous doing these parts here because such fragile bits, and yeah, I'm gonna need to get a bit of assistance here because just need to offer that up slightly and yank it in. There we go. There we go. Sometimes you just need to, as you're putting it in, just like get a file or something just to lever it up slightly so it goes in. It just needs a helping hand there. Okay, so once we've done that, we then need to get, after we've done number 6, we need number 7, which is probably going to be the parts that hold the legs on, I should imagine. Okay, so let's get this one. Have to get the butterfly now. Lovely. And number 7's going to go right at the back here. Very nicely done, because you've got these 2 holes which will connect the 2 tabs up, and then it sort of like hooks onto the side of there. That's very clever. I like the way they've done that. Oh, that was a hard yank. Wow. Cool. That just like took it out of my hand and just dolloped it in. Wow. Oh. Okay, so number 8, exactly the same. We might not need to push this. As I said, this is what I was saying earlier, is that some are going really easy and then others don't. So that's number 8. Then we'll get number 9. So I should imagine these are like the eyeballs of it now. So yeah, see the little eye on there. Now I'll make you laugh here, because what I've done is I bought some googly eyes. I decided to put a googly eye on my cicada bug. Just gives it a bit of a lifelike, you know. They actually came from Temu as well. That company is fantastic. I'm always ordering from there. Okay, so number 9 looks like, I think that's probably going to go this side. So, oh yeah, the eyeballs are like towards the bottom, aren't they? I remember that. But they want number 9. Well, it's 9 and 10, but number 9 is apparently that side, but I can't see how that would work, because I don't know on that one, because number 9, we had that round that way. Number 9 is, we can put it round that way, but if we put the eyeball on, I don't know, does it look right to you? I just feel it's like, right, a bit strange looking, but anyway, we'll leave that, because they're not the same. I thought these would have been the same, but they're not. So as you can see, 9, 10, 11, 12, but that's fine. So yeah, these little bugs don't take long to do. And then next week we'll probably return to, because Tuesdays is basically wooden up build day, so we'll probably return to Big Ben, because we need to work on a little bit more than that. We were struggling a bit with one of the parts, which is why I paused it. I felt like I needed a bit of a breather from it, because it was stressing me out why it wouldn't go in. Okay, so then we need number 11. I'm not entirely sure what that big round thing is. I'll have to see if there's any bug people out there and see if they know. Do you know the best place to ask is probably, there's a charity called the, hang on, so that'll be, what one's this? Yeah, 11, so that'll go on this side. There's a charity called the Bug Life Conservation or something Bug Life. They will probably know, because when I had a spider in my house, it was a very strange looking spider, and it wasn't the common spider you normally get that's a house spider. So I had to query what sort of species it was, because I wasn't sure, one, how it got home, two, whether it was poisonous, and they said it's a common house spider but just a slightly different size. Normally female spiders tend to be the biggest of all spiders, but yeah, okay, lovely. So I am finding that is extremely loose. Look, that's gonna need glue, so yeah, we'll have to reinforce them parts. Unfortunately, I've got no cotton wool buds in here because they're in the other room, but what I might do is reinforce that after post-production. Right, so once we've done that, we then want to get our wings in. It's really interesting that they put the wings on first and then the legs, because when the wings are on, you would think you need space to put the legs in, but yeah. Okay, so number 15 is the first one. But yeah, I think my next one would have to be the butterfly. So, yeah. Okay, so number 15, that's going to go into this side, but it looks as if, yeah, you want the straight edge towards the inner, towards the top of the bug there. So that's a nice hard fit, lovely, fantastic. And then we want number 13. Maybe I should do like an Amazon wish list for like wooden build-up kits, maybe, because I know you guys like to send me gifts every so now and then. Because with my diamond painting channel, I have a diamond painting wish list as well, so it's always lovely when you get a gift. Just shows that you're appreciated. Okay, so 13. Oh, it's quite interesting. That don't look right to me. This is quite interesting because it's like it goes straight and then a dollop round. So I'm assuming that I can't see why that would go like that. That don't look right. Sort of goes straight, then there's a dip, and then round, and it curves round. Do you know what? I know it's like straight, but obviously it's not going to go like that because it's overlapping that. So that's interesting. It's like the back one's going with the straight edge, and then the other one goes in with a different edge already. That don't look quite, but I don't want to mess with it too much. Okay, lovely. So now we get number 16 in. I was going to do a bit of diamond painting, and then I thought, do you know what? I want to get my bug sorted out. But yeah, I'll have a whole collection of these soon. But what I want to do is tie like a little piece of, you can get a drill, you know, drill a hole through there, and just like, again with this side, put like a piece of cotton through it, and then just have it like hanging from the ceiling or something. I remember years ago you used to get these helicopters, and they were attached to like a fishing line, like very similar to sort of like fishing wire, and it had like a suction pad like this, but with like double-sided tape, and you stick it to the ceiling with this like fishing wire stuff, and it goes round and round and round, swinging round on the ceiling. But of course, to try and get it to stop, you would have to like try and grab it, because it would just keep going round and round and round until the thing ran out of batteries. But yeah, I used to like going to the Hornby shop as well, you know, going in that, they used to sell all sorts of wonderful things, train track, Hornby, Humble paints, but I always used to love getting, you know, the little aeroplanes that were made of obviously polystyrene, but you would take it out that little paper packet and then put it together and then just like play it, and yeah, pretty fun. But sadly that shop is no longer around now, and it is a shame. It was such a lovely little shop, and you used to go in there at the Chelmsford store, you used to go in there and they'd have a train track going around on the ceiling shelf thing. So it was a shop I thoroughly loved going in, and I miss it very dearly. So 22, he's got quite small legs. It's interesting, small and big. I think they've also got a cricket, so we might have to do the cricket. as well. So yeah. Okay, so 21's going to go into... Oh, we haven't got a 21, it's a 22. Okay, lovely. And then we want number 20. I'm still undecided if I want to paint these as well, because I have got a lot of the, you know, them tubes of paint that I have. I really would like to use some of that up. So, yes. Okay, so what one was that? That was 20. So now we need 18. This is a lovely little project to do on a Sunday or Saturday afternoon. You know, if you're done all your housework and stuff, it just gives you something to do. And as I said, with like the part works, it gives you something to do while you're waiting on your next parts. So at some point I need to look at sorting out the Dodge Charger, because that's got shed loads of issues to be done. 23, that build's on hold at the moment because I can't get issue 15 anywhere. Obviously with Fan Home, they don't do an online shop, so yeah, I need a copy of 15, and I think if I ordered it through the newsagents now, because it's such an early on issue, it will take some time, but I keep forgetting to ask them to order it, so I will do that. I'm the type of person that will say I'm going to do that, and then I totally forget to do it. And then I'm like, oh crap, when I, you know, finally get round to doing it, I'm like, oh bugger, I should have done that ages ago, you know. Just not enough time in the day, guys. That's what the problem is. Okay, lovely. So this is the satisfying bit. I always enjoy chucking that thing away, and this is it. Now what we're going to do is we're basically going to put this little segment here. I like this is really groovy. He's got like a body with no legs that technically looks like a spider, and then he's got his thing, his body, and what's going to happen is they say to put that one upside down, and then obviously I reckon put that over there. Very nicely done. You've got these cut out sections for the legs there, so that's pretty damn cool. And then sort of push that in, and well, I'll be blown. I've done all that and not had any breakage. So one thing I have noticed though is that it doesn't, this is really bizarre. Okay, what's happened here then? Because if you look, that leg there is hovering. So, for example, I can put this piece of the doll's house under that. Why is that not touching the floor? What the hell? Okay, that's interesting. I might have to have a look at that, or maybe maybe what it is that that's in flight, and maybe that's hover mode. I don't know, but I don't like the fact that one leg is hanging off the floor. Oh, I see. It's a little bit. It's just a little bit uneven, but I think what it is as well is if we, for example, if I push there, it's got, because there's so much wood here, I think the weight of this wood, although it's light, it's making it tilt. But anyway, we've got a wonky leg, but we've also got ourselves dragonflies, so it could be a butterfly next time. I don't know, but look at this so far. Let's just have a recap. I can't get you the what was it we did after this? Was it a grasshopper or something? But anyway, here's two of the ones that I've done so far, and I'm probably going to mod that eye there with a little googly eye just to make it more lifelike. And what I like is this, like, he's got the eye, but then he's got like this little mask that he sits over the top. I think that's pretty cool. But yeah, I think whoever designed these should be very proud, knowing that they have created this wonderful thing. But yeah, this one's been reinforced. I decided to strip it down and glue it all up, and it doesn't, as you can see, nothing's loose. although they are push fits, I always go back after, de-strip it and reinforce it with glue. If I was to do gluing while putting it in on camera, it would just take forever because we'd have to let each part dry. So it's just easier to slide it all together and do that. But let us know what your favourite is so far. So the cicada. I can't remember what the other one was. We did do another one. I think it's a grasshopper. I really can't remember. And we've also got this as well. But yeah, what's the next one going to be? Have a lovely day. Please remember to like, share, subscribe if you haven't done so already. Always tap that notification bell and you'll be notified as and when a video pops up on the channel. And we'll see you again soon. So until next time, have a lovely day. Take care. Bye-bye.